some cash arrangements, they are not perfectly meet the definition of either annuity due or ordinary annuity. We can convert it to a ordinary annuity due problem. So here is an example, deferred annuity. So based on given information, the cash payments occurred at the end of year 3, year 4, and year 5. There is no cash payments at the end of year 2 and year 1. We are asking to calculate the present value of these 3 cash flows at 0. So if there's also cash 10,000 at the end of year 1 or at end of year 2, we know this is 5 years ordinary annuity with payments 10,000, interest 10%, number of periods 5. However, there's no such 2 payments. How to solve this problem? Or you may think we can treat each cash flow as a single sum, right? We just calculate their present value of each cash flows. This is discount 5 periods, discount 4 periods, discount for 3 periods. Then their present value, the sum of their present value. If the deferred annuity includes over 50, even 100 periods, this method is not good or efficient. So usually we follow this 2-step process. The first step is to calculate the present value of annuity as of the beginning of the annuity period. And then discount further, treat it as single sum. So here, since there's no cash flows by the end of year 1 and year 2, I just use this by the end of year 2. Assume it is the beginning of the follow-up cash flows. If we stand at time point 2, the following cash flows are an ordinary annuity. If we use a formula to calculate these 3 years, payments $10,000, interest 10%, 3 periods, we can calculate its present value. But this present value represents the value at time 2. And you know how to calculate, right? Just use payments, multiply the present value factor based on 3 period 10%. We have this present value factor. So the 3 years annuity, their present value we calculate represents the value here at time point 2. To have the present value at 0, we just treated this amount of cash as a single sum, just discount 2 periods. Okay, so this represents the cash flow at 2. We calculate its present value for 2 periods. We treated this as the future value because this is value at the end of year 2. Then we multiply the present value factor for single sum, 2 years, 10%. Finally, we have the present value. So that's the 2-step for deferred annuities. There are different approaches to solve this kind of problem. To be simple, I just introduced this 2-step process. The company agreed to pay employee beginning 2 years from today. So this is a deferred annuity problem. Since the company to set aside the fund in the saving account for this today, so it indicates this asks us to calculate the present value of deferred annuity.